Last year, we drove from Mississauga to Tofino, 3 months on the road, away from home. Our living space was crammed into a 13-foot camping trailer. The kitchen table had to be converted into a bed every night, and back again to a kitchen table in the morning. 25 campsites, some with service and some without anything. Welcome to our escapades. Ursula is the navigator, my name is Dieter, and I'm the wheelman. In Tofino, we came to the conclusion that we need more luxury. A bed that does not need setting up every night. A toilet would be nice during the night. And a surface where I can edit my videos. No better place than the RV show in Toronto that happened 2 weeks after we came home. We already looked at 2 models from Canadian manufacturers. Both of them were 4-season ready. Ursula's favorite was the Northern Lite truck bed camper. My favorite was the Escape 5th wheel trailer. So we did the math. Both required a pickup truck. The 2026 Northern Lite edition price start at about $85,000 for the Sportsman edition and about $100,000 at the limited edition. The second option was the Escape 5th wheel. They start at around $71,000 and they go up pretty much way beyond $100,000. Now we have to find a truck for them. The Ford F-150 and the Ram 1500 have a low combined gross weight rating. That means the weight of the truck together fully loaded. This is the total weight of the truck and the trailer. We would not consider any truck in this category. We walked into a GMC dealership and got a price for a 2500 model with the gooseneck option already installed. It was around $100,000 with all taxes included. Both Dodge and Ford have a gooseneck option in the Ram 2500 or the F-250. The price starts around $80,000 based on the internet configurator. My guess is it will be higher once the order is placed. There should be no issues with the combined weight with the Northern Lite or the Escape 5 camper. At this point in the calculation, we are still within our budget. The next item on our checklist, insurance. The yearly insurance for a truck is around $6,000 with a very high risk of theft. New trucks are getting stolen. The camper insurance is around $1,500. We would keep the Jeep for daily driving like grocery shopping and visits. The insurance is around $1,500. The total is now $9,000 per year on insurance. Another expense is the storage. It starts around $2,000 per year for a camping trailer. Next item on the checklist, comfort. The truck bed camper versus 5th wheel. 5 steps in on the truck bed and 3 steps in on a 5th wheel. Truck bed uncoupling takes time. The 5th wheel is done in a few minutes. The truck only driving, let's say when you go sightseeing, it is a big truck and the size of the truck really matters a lot when you get into these busy places. When we walked into the RV show, it became clear camping has lost its touch on nature. We spent 3 months traveling and we visited 25 campsites. Sadly, RVs with 2 air conditioners was not the most degenerative feature we actually saw. The show just confirmed that development. Before we walked into the RV show, we decided to look into these big monsters of RVs to make sure that we don't like them or we cannot afford them. They do look nice and they are big. So we asked if there are any smaller versions. Yes, there are. The thorax is 24 feet and fulfills the three main criteria: bed, toilet, and a place where I can edit my videos. 3 steps to get in, and practically no setup except electricity. Anyway, we bought the thoraxis with a delivery date of January. That gave us time to do all the research we needed to do. Insurance for this RV is about $2,000 per year, and we can flat tow our Jeep, which is another $1,500 on insurance. So the yearly cost is $3,500, a $5,500 saving over the other 2 options. And here as well, there is about a $2,000 and more storage fee per year. Now, during our travels, we always refer to these big RVs as Monster, so the name stuck. This is our Monster. The thoraxis is built on a Ford E350 chassis. The suspension, tires, brakes may be undersized, but they are okay. The reviews on Thor motorhomes are catastrophic when it comes to quality. Not my biggest worry. I think I can fix most of these issues. But with the lack of quality, my first task was to get to know all the parts in the RV. I will not complain about the panels and the insulation. We knew this is a warm weather RV. But some of the controllers and devices are exclusively built for Thor Motor Company, with no documentation or help from the manufacturer. No problem, I can replace them when needed. The 120 volt wiring and receptacles barely satisfy the electrical code. This is a major issue in the RV world in general. As I said before, I will not get into details, with 2 exceptions. The freshwater fill hose to the water tank is simply disgusting. The ripple structure traps the water and eventually turns this into a science project. So I replaced it. When I removed it from the tank, it was all greasy around the fitting. My guess, they used grease to speed up the installation. But that was not the primary reason to actually change the hose. It started when I noticed a thinner hose terminating in free air. Ursula pointed to an open port on the freshwater tank. That's where the connector snapped off. It seems that 2 small hoses are connected to the freshwater tank. The shorter one connects to the pump, the longer one is the vent when filling or emptying the tank. But they switched these 2 hoses during installation. They stretched the shorter one until it snapped off. After this encounter, I started a very detailed inspection and already found more anomalies, but that will be another video. Today we had an appointment with Marsha and Mike from Hugger Covers to measure our Monster. We need a cover to protect it from the summer heat and the ice and snow in the winter.
How much heavier is this one though?
Well, because of the volume of yours, it's a lot heavier.
It's a lot, okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
We picked the fabric and now we wait. The second project I'm working on is the black tank treatment. As always, we are looking for a Canadian product, and the first 3 days of testing look very promising. But this one will be in a video in one of the next weeks. We also have an oil change appointment this coming Monday at Ford. After that, the Monster will go back into the barn. Ursula still has several weeks of treatment and recovery. This actually played a big role in our decision process to buy the thoraxis. Whenever we have a few days, we can hop into the RV and relax with very little prep work. There are many more journeys planned, but this summer our priority is to conquer Ursula's cancer. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you out there.